back with another video, back with a new lawnmower. This is a Craftsman. Yeah, it really cares, right? It doesn't run. First thing I looked at is the air filter, because this cover popped off when I was grabbing it, and that thing looks nasty, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Just wanted to point that out. I have already tried to start it. Obviously it doesn't start. It's hard for you to tell, but that's bad gas. There is oil in it, because before you try to start it, you should always check to see if there's oil in it. That's dirty and disgusting, and that's going to be changed. But otherwise, I'm going to change the gas first, and then we'll try and fire it up. Why does this sign right here say no oil changes? Alright, I dumped all the gas out of it, and I'm just going to add some good gas to it. I didn't see a primer bulb on there anywhere, did you guys? Spark plug should be back on all the way, hopefully. No primer bulb. One step start. I don't know exactly what that means. Someone tell me down below. It's not. So that means I'm gonna have to pull the carburetor apart. I am gonna try without the air filter on, just because it might not have been getting enough air. And I am just gonna try it on carb cleaner to make sure it's not spark plug issue, if that gets in there. I mean, it didn't necessarily start, but I don't think it's gonna be the spark plug. All right, let's clean the carburetor. Pull the spark plug back off. All right, took this off. I got all the old fuel out of there, and I think it'll be fine now, because for some reason, once you get fuel in these, it doesn't get out unless you run it all the way out, and then the fuel just sits in there. So I'll get back to you when I flip it back over. All right, I got it all flipped over. I didn't put the air cover, filter cover, whatever you want to call it, back on. So let's see if it starts. Well, that would be why they were throwing it out. That's probably the doesn't need an oil change. That I don't believe that. I'm gonna change the oil in it. Let me know down in the comments what would cause black smoke, if you know. I don't know, but I'm gonna go do some research and find out. All right, I will say, if I do an oil change on this and then it runs just fine, let's see how gross this oil really is. Yeah, it shouldn't look like that. That needs changed. Put some fresh oil in it, and then we'll see how she runs. All right, I just reading this. I saw no prime, no choke, ready to start. Well, this says never change the oil, just check and add. Oh, right here, conditions apply. Starts within 2 pulls guaranteed. Oh, I changed. Oh, currently changing. I'm changing the oil. Wipe that nasty stuff off of there. All right, let's see if it runs any better. Any better. 1 pull, 2 pulls, 3 pulls, 4 pulls, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something's not right now. All I did was change oil. I didn't even touch anything. Oh, I didn't put the spark plug on. All right, that's my bad. That one's on me. All right, now let's count how many. 1, 2. It is very violent, and I think I know why. I'm gonna unplug that. So if I look down here, this isn't lined up. Alright, I just got a hammer. I'm just gonna see if I can pry or tap it off. I got the new part for this mower. It's currently storming. Luckily I'm in the garage. Well, it is now downpouring. I forgot what I was doing, slapped the new one on. Okay, well it's definitely not on all the way, but I think that'll reach. Yeah. It might not reach with the blade on. Now we gotta tighten this. Oh, I didn't put the plastic cover back on. Why didn't y'all tell me to put the plastic cover back on? Come on. Well, that's on there now. Alright, I finally got the new blade for this mower. I've somehow already cut my finger. And I'm just gonna swap that blade out with this one and see if that makes any difference in the shaking. Because that one's bent and this one, hopefully this one's not bent. That would be a problem if it's bent, brand new. Nice and tight. Let's start it up and see if it wobbles. 2 pulls. Oh, I also didn't put the spark plug on. I'm still holding it against that 2-pull start though. There's feel in it. There's no prime bulb. Alright, one. Alright, that's going to be the end of this video. It runs and cuts great. Just a couple bent things. Probably get a side cover off of one of my other mowers to cover that up. We'll see. Subscribe, like the video. Let me know if you want to see anything else.